Okay, welcome. Thank you for clicking on. I've been out to my first car boot sale of the season and I got a little haul to share with you. I bought some very interesting antiques collectibles and I hope you enjoy taking a look at them. I went to Hengoed for the first time this year and let's take a little look at what I've bought. I'm going to start off with this. This is a military box, very heavily over-engineered. Now you see the broad arrow at the top, that tells you it's military. The bottom numbers 385 tell you it's dated March 1985, and the 6-volt, that tells you basically that this was a battery box, and it wasn't just a battery box. More specifically, it was for a Land Rover battery. The Land Rovers in the 80s and 90s, I think it's a Land Rover 3, had two 6-volt batteries to make them a 12-volt vehicle. Interesting thing, it's post Falklands War. The Falklands War were 1982, this is 1985, but certainly Cold War era. And it's just a really interesting box. Loads of people love Land Rovers and do them up, so I just thought that's a really interesting piece. Now inside that box, I had a load of brass as well. It came in as a job lot. I had a figure, one of these, and these are like 2 kilos each, 1.5 2 kilos each. So I had this one, which is the drunk at the lamppost, and I also had this one here, which was the gentleman with the hunting dog. There's no rifle or nothing missing that I could see, so it's just the gentleman with the dog. So really interesting military box, and I always buy the brass anyway, as you know, because it is, well, it's really collectible. I purchased this, which is absolutely gorgeous. On the surface, you think it's a Victorian blush ivory vase. However, what it actually is a Japanese-made imitation of European and Victorian ceramics, exported to America in the 1950s, believe it or not. Really interesting thing, it would have had a cover, but that is still such a good-looking vase. It would have had a circus tent type cover on the top of it, really flamboyant thing, but really nice mid-century Japanese porcelain. It's hand-painted. I presume it's all hand-painted, I don't know. Let me see. No, it's some hand-painted over a transfer print. So, anyway, nice thing. Then I have this. So that is an early 20th century Moroccan or Turkish pendant light. I love how they covered the wire with these as well. So they got these little wire covers. It's got good age to it. It's a good size. So yeah, it was a really interesting thing. Now it's going to need fully rewiring. I wouldn't personally clean that. I would just give it a wipe over with a damp cloth and leave the colour on there. It looks old. It's got amazing patina to it, colour to it. The chains are all rusty. It's a nice, good-looking thing. And I nearly lost that to the wife. And would you believe I only paid a tenner for that Turkish lamp? It is absolutely stunning. I also bought this, which is a London make trombone, brass trombone, so a musical instrument. And again, it was so cheap, it is shocking. It's complete. Arbiter, Pro Sound of London. So most of the time you see these instruments on the boot sale, they're Chinese. And it is complete, and it is a working horn. I've actually played it. So yeah, a nice, interesting working horn in good condition. I've only got it for £95, but you know what? It cost a tenner. And I like to diverse. This is a really nice gentleman's document bag or case. Actually, really good quality, top quality. It's vintage, probably 1990s, I would think at a guess. Good quality leather. Nice brass mounts, brass lock, and all the rest of it. So you can see how nice and clean the interior is. Nice thing. Good quality leather. I haven't waxed it up. But again, come in at the right money, and I'll buy anything as long as it's vintage, collectible, interesting. I just like it. I also had a huge collection of coins. Well, I say huge collection. I had about 30, 40 silver coins, from threepences to crowns. I had a few full crowns. I also had some German coins, Reichsmarks. So I can't give you the images of them because of, obviously, the image on the German coins. But all in all, it was an absolute fabulous morning. I don't know if I got a favourite, but I can tell you now, I had a few £100 worth of coins. I had the nice Moroccan lamp. I had the instrument. I had the military box, the brassware, the porcelain. All in all, what a fabulous start to the season. And if it's going to go like this, what a wonderful season it's going to be. So, what do you think? Do you have a favourite? Would you have bought any of them? Let me know. Leave a comment. And did you go to your first car boot sale this year? Because they've all started back this week now. And if you did, let me know what you bought. My name is Walter O'Neill. I am the founder of AntiquesArena.com. Check it out. And we have a full academy on there to teach you how to buy and sell antiques and collectibles. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.